Hi, this is Kia Pickney. She's the teacher. And we're going to ask her some questions about what she does and how she ended up being a teacher. What is your current role at school?
I'm an elementary ESL teacher.
Okay. How long have you been working in the field of early childhood education?
I've been working with elementary kids. This will be my third year.
What educational background do you need to be considered for this position?
For this position, I needed to have my bachelor's degree and in education to get a teaching certificate.
Okay. What competencies or job-related skills are necessary in this job?
You have to be personable. You have to be patient. You have to have good time management and planning abilities.
Can you describe a typical day on your job?
I get here about maybe 30 minutes or 40 minutes early. I do a little planning or preparing my room. I have morning duty in the cafeteria. That's about 30 minutes. And then I have some more planning time. I do 90 minutes of co-teaching, and then I pull out classes for the rest of the day.
How do you see your career growing or changing?
Well, because I work with LEP students, I see that population is going to grow, and more teachers are going to need to be certified to work with them correctly.
How do you get parents involved in what you're doing with the kids?
Parent workshops, phone calls. We call them in for conferences so that they know how they can help their students if they're struggling. And we also talk with them if their child's doing well. We invite them to take part in that. And we just like to keep in constant contact with them so they know what's going on with the school.
Okay. And what do you believe are the most important traits for someone who is seeking for a professional career in early childhood development?
The most important thing I would say would be patience, because the children are young and they're very excited about everything in the classroom. And that also goes with the classroom management. You have to kind of know how to keep them focused, so let them know they're allowed to be excited, but you have to know when to get physically excited and when to just kind of contain it so that you can get your jobs done.
And if you could change one thing about your job, what would it be?
I wouldn't test my kids as much. I don't think they need to be tested as often as they're tested. I think it's more important for young kids to just have the time to learn and get tested when they're higher in the grade levels to show everything they've learned in a certain amount of time.
What do you like the most about your job?
I like when my students want to know more than what I've taught them. When my students want to go research on their own, the extra part to extend their learning past what happened in the classroom, that's probably the best part.
Okay. When did you choose a career in early childhood education?
Well, I always knew I wanted to work with kids, and I just wanted to kind of share my passion for learning about the world. And I figured the younger you are, the easier it is for you to learn, and kind of you can mold kids to become those lifelong learners. So I knew I had to work with young kids to do that.
Okay. What do you know now that you wish you had known when you started career?
I wish I had known there were so many other duties than just teaching. I thought I would just come in, have my classroom, have my students, but I didn't know I was going to have duties and paperwork and testing jobs and things to do.
Okay. Well, thank you, Kia, for sharing this information with us, and I really appreciate it.
Oh, no problem.